My name is Ileana and I'm a part-time waitress. I met a handsome man, Pius, at the restaurant. I thought I would always love him, but to my surprise I fell in love with his twin brother. I was stunned when Pius entered the restaurant where I worked. He was the most handsome and charming man I had ever met. At that time, he looked at me and gave me a big tip, which made me feel confused at work. I thought our meeting was accidental and we would never meet again, but I was obviously wrong. He was transferred to our school, and he was always close to me, not only coming to see me in the cafeteria every day, but also inviting me to dinner in another country on his private jet. At his advances, I agreed to be with him. At that time, Pius was very nice to me and I liked him very much, but I always felt like I didn't belong in the same world as him. One day, I found Pius in the dressing room, looking very different. He had dyed his hair black. As I got closer to him, I felt something I'd never felt before, so I kissed him on the cheek. I thought this was normal, but he was very angry. I didn't know the dark-haired man was his twin brother Mike until I met the real Pius. Pius warned him to stay away from me, and also told me not to go near him. However, fate is wonderful. At that time, Pius and I had no common interests, and he even forced me to do things I didn't like. However, Mike was not only interested in meteorites like me, but he also liked to explore the mysteries of the universe and extraterrestrial life. Because of this, we grew closer and closer and would always discuss all kinds of amazing mysteries together. Pius noticed our closeness and he was so angry that he even ran up to Mike to claim his sovereignty. Hearing what Pius said, I gradually realized that I fell in love with Mike. I was going to confess to Pius, but before I could tell, Pius begged me to come to their house for dinner, and I had to agree. Pius dressed me up as a rich girl to meet his parents, and I met Mike who had been neglected by them. Although Pius' parents were very noble and beautiful, they were very rude to the waiter and didn't care about Mike. However, Mike silently apologized to the waitress and gave her a large compensatory tip. I knew I couldn't hold out any longer, so I confessed to Pius and even slapped him for insulting Mike. At that point, I was done with him. I didn't see Mike when I came to school on Monday. I missed him very much. Then, a few months later, Pius brought me in front of Mike. It turned out that he had gone abroad for treatment, and by then he had already recovered. He kissed me, and we could finally be together for real.